When we took out Cynthia, she triggered something, some contingency plan by Weyland Yutani. Now Esther's seeing gravity and power distortions under the surface of LV-895. You're going back into the ruins to find the source.
The last group I dropped left MRE crumbs on the seats. They didn't make it back. I'm not saying there's a connection, but why risk it?
Fireteam, we need to locate the anomaly. I got Esther and Doc Honecker on the line for assist.
Just speaking to this. Okay. Hello?
The gravity distortions are increasing. I recommend haste.
Prowler.
Lot of bugs down here. Must be Cynthia's experiments.
What am I looking at here? Who built this?
There are holograms on the far end of the room. Might we investigate?
Don't linger. Bad weirdness underground, remember?
A synthetic. Perhaps I can recover its final directives.
Another swarm from behind!
Throughout the complex.
Bypassing damage.
What for? Can you read them?
Not without the transliteration to begin from.
Trauma station ready.
More carvings.
Drop a LiDAR scanner for S. She can work on a translation later.
installations. Perhaps another set.
I got signals! Closing fast! Scanner must have pissed him off somehow! Signals. Get moving.
Rearming. Bypassing damage.
Ammo drop.
Bypassing damage.
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound. Aid kit's here.
The exit is sealed by Wayland devices. A moment, please.
Hold while she works!
Trauma station ready.
How did they get human tech to work with this door?
Clearly, Weyland-Yutani studied this complex for years. Long before you arrived, Doctor.
Looks clear. Keep moving.
Sergeant, it is possible Cynthia's interest in these carvings is related to the anomaly.
Fireteam, scan the carvings, fast, and be ready for bugs.
There there is a commonality, a sequence shared with the first set.
Bugs got stirred up again. Good to go? Hope it was worth it.
Ever heard of Elizabeth Shaw and Charlie Holloway? They claimed life on Earth was seeded by another race. I read about them on conspiracy sites. Their papers have been out of print for a century. A cautionary tale in my field.
There is a magnetic anomaly nearby.
Grabbing ammo.
Might you investigate?
Fine, last one. Then we focus on the big anomaly.
What is this?
It's got an ass load of carvings. Get scanning, Fireteam.
Those jars.
We already had these symbols. Negative pattern match. Are more present. I have logged a number of characters. We still require a key to translate them.
Bugs!
Jars.
Bypassing damage.
That's what the pathogen came stored in. The experiments we ran, the mutations, all from those. But there's so few. And empty. Where are the rest?
Rearming.
maintenance section.
Passive spinners, don't sit and gawk! What are the big, intestinal tracts?
Insufficient data to speculate.
It's alien. We can't make any assumptions. The far platform. There's Wayland equipment around it.
Fireteam, secure the room! Sealed. Check the Wayland shit. I bet Cynthia did it.
I got you.
Wayland Yutani has interfaced with a non-human instrumentality.
It could control the doors. Fireteam, rig a connection for Esther.
Sentry deployed. Let's rock!
Accessing the Wayland Yutani translation matrix. There is a remarkable amount of data here. Stand by. Transliteration key. Stand by. The door can be opened from this console, but it requires a series of commands. I am attempting to determine the requirements.
Big Xenos! And surprise, they ain't happy!
I believe I have it.
Nestor's got the door! Secure the room!
Ammo drop.
That gravity anomaly is getting stronger. Let's see what Cynthia left for us to deal with.
Cynthia's notes contain a term for the builders of this facility. Weyland-Yutani referred to them as the engineers. I believe Dr. Honecker finds my conclusions distressing. Perhaps I have made an error.
I don't know what we found under LV-895, who built that place, or what it's for. The distortions and anomalies Cynthia started are still growing. Something's warming up. We need to know what. Get down there and find out.
The gravitational anomaly continues to intensify. Locating the source is imperative.
Stay frosty. We know there's Xenos. God knows what else Cynthia had.
And that alien equipment. Who knows what it does? Be careful.
Movement! Closing fast! here, Doc?
It could be, I mean, for that structure... I have no idea.
Whoever built this, they sure as hell hate straight fucking lines.
Curious.
More Xenos incoming!
Just detected a burst of 511 kilo electron volt gamma rays from within the gravitic anomaly.
Sounds like something just turned on.
Grabbing ammo.
Ammo drop. Listen.
We need a map of this place. These halls loop all over. Up top, what is... You have any visual?
There is an instrumentality across the room.
Clean out the Xenos first. Hey, hold up and listen.
Grabbing ammo.
I will try to acquire a facility layout. Hit only the controls I specify.
Fireteam, set up a perimeter. It could take her a while.
Farthest left, center right, center top. Analyzing output. Stand by.
bridge!
Rearming. I'll get this back. Nice! An 8 pick. Grabbing ammo.
Bypassing damage.
Yo, Honecker, anything you can tell us about who built this place?
Huh. Well, all the metals are dark, and that's interesting. They don't need to be. It may be an aesthetic choice.
Prowler?
Movement. Get a visual before... Gone.
I saw no evidence of xenomorph physiology.
Maybe it's local life? Or rats. Look at the size of this place. I wonder how deep it goes.
More bugs! They're coming over the center pipe! Another drone creeping on you!
There is an unusual power signature nearby, similar to emissions within the anomaly. Might you set up a scanner? The structure on the ceiling. Over the scanner.
Hold that! Xeno's incoming! Check 6! So, what's that on the ceiling?
A biological energy capacitor. A living battery.
We're near the end of the layout Esther grabbed. Use the, squishy thing in that room.
Farthest left, center right, center top. Stand by. Recording the output.
Trauma station ready.
could only extract a local layout.
She's modest. A good university department would take months to do that.
Seems to label the section ahead Basket of the Heavenly Traveler.
We must be missing some context. Can I see?
Like a control center.
No, careful. That's an anthropomorphic assumption.
Sentry's ready to go. Mine is ready to go.
Could you obtain a LiDAR sweep of the presumed control center?
That'll rile our friends in the walls.
Sentry active.
Be ready.
Let's rock! Ammo drop.
Patching up. 8 kits here. Moving us out.
Movement all around. Bunker down. Watch the drone.
deciphered the controls. Try farthest left.
Stand ready, Fireteam.
Ammo drop.
That's a ship. Right?
It is the source of the gravitational distortions.
Cynthia's Asset Zero. That's where we're headed, Fireteam.
We haven't forgotten about all that missing pathogen, right?
An alien ship. That's the source of the gravity distortions. We don't know yet what Cynthia's trying to do with it. Who knows what's on that thing or what it can do. Get aboard, shut it down, by any means necessary.
Cynthia's final orders were to prepare Asset Zero, the alien ship, for activation.
Activated for what?
Nothing good. Fireteam, get aboard and stop it.
Pathogen jars.
They dangerous?
Only if opened. We couldn't dent the casing.
Signal's closing! They're unknown. What the fuck were those?
I guess pathogen mutations of some native life form.
Oh, mierda. Are those people? Doc, I really hope that wasn't nobody you knew.
Well, we didn't even know Wayland had a team down here.
There's more! Pivot to engage! Secure. You're nearly to the target.
Attention. Asset 0. T-40 minutes. Gravity drive equilibrium. Program destination.
Dispatching this to Earth seems ill-advised.
Trauma station ready.
¿Qué coño?
Remain calm. Merely a scan.
For what?
Insufficient data, but it appears you passed.
Alright, how can we stop this thing? Options, people.
Cynthia's remnants are likely to have a control center.
Pathogen chiggers, lots of them. Let's move before this thing floats off. Check your doors and corners.
Bypassing damage.
Ammo drop here.
Guess the mutants don't like synths.
Might you access that one's short-term memory?
Ammo
Signal's
drop.
closing.
stalker. That was native life. A big cat with chameleon abilities. Watch for the shimmer. They blend, but not perfectly. Jesus. Wayland moved all the pathogen here.
Storage. For transport to labs in the core.
Hijo de puta. I know an ammo magazine when I see one.
Analysis complete. The synths are working from a location on the upper levels.
Then we keep heading up. Fireteam, get me a view on that hollow. Movement from the sides!
synthetic near field on the far end of the room.
Grabbing ammo.
Mierda, Cynthia's team cannibalized one of their own?
Likely necessary to interface with this instrumentality.
Ammo drop.
The exit to the control room has been sealed. Quantum encryption.
Rock!
More pathogens! Secure the compartment!
The door encryption is complex.
Ammo drop.
There are other synthetics nearby. If one has an intact memory core, I may be able to reconstruct the cipher.
Got one of Honecker's Leons in there!
This one is intact. Stand by.
Mutants on the upper deck. How many people did Wayland have in here?
Grabbing ammo.
Transit to Gateway Station. Wayland Battalion, Biolab 14.
Trauma station ready.
Whoa. Is this something we can mess with?
No, the controls are locked.
Just do whatever passes for engineering. We'll take out the power, stop it from lifting off.
I just want to say, if you could not blow the ship up.
Right, important to science or history or whatever. We'll do our best, Doc.
The files from the synthetic call this room Vitality Oven to grow.
Which means...
Idiomatically, energy capacitors.
Rearming.
Ammo drop here.
Access the control instrumentality.
Sentry setup.
This'll slow him down. Sentry
Charging
ready.
the deck. Let's rock.
On the ceiling, the same capacitors we encountered in the previous section. Disable the enzymatic fuel cells.
She means shoot this shit on the side.
I see a 17% reduction in power flow. There must be more capacitors.
There, blow those two out. Fuzzy signal. Watch for a stalker. Mutants from all over.
Patching up. Right?
That one's dead.
Rearming.
Power buildup slowed 50%.
I don't see any more capacitors.
There is another instrumentality at the far end.
Ammo drop.
Bypassing damage.
Enter the
Grabbing
sequence.
ammo.
Bone, protective, withdraw. Two additional capacitors have been exposed. capacitor is in the center on the floor.
There's another stalker in there.
I do not believe the alien ship will fly again.
We'll keep a garrison aboard anyway. Things have alive. It's just our luck if it heals itself, too.
I'll get those bastards loose. Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound.
Thank you for not blowing it up. There is so much we could learn here.
Great thing about hyper... Is it legal? I mean, if it's illegal, I can get no problem. But if it's legal, I'll need you to file requisition form 13... Esther says my backroom's...
Herrera cheats at cards. You know that, right?